Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. My name is WANI AFRINA BINTI HAIRI. I'm from Series S 253-4A. And this is my video presentation for assignment 1, which is about ArrayList and LinkedList. For part A, I choose the rainfall option to demonstrate some storing and analyzing a rainfall data using an array. So firstly, you can see there is a public class rainfall. Public class rainfall is all about the data processing. So firstly, I initialize a private double monthly rainfall, which is an array to store rainfall data for each month. And then I also initialize a private final integer months equal to 12 because 1 year equal to 12 months. Firstly, you can see the constructor, which is the public rainfall double rainfall data. And then I also create some array monthly rainfall equal to new double months, which is an array that hold 12 elements. And then I loop all through 12 months and copy each value. And then the first method you can see is a get total rainfall. This method is all about to calculate the total rainfall of the year. And then of course I need to initialize the first total is equal to 0. And then I do some loop to collect all the monthly rainfall from the user. And then the second method is get average rainfall. This method is all about to calculate the average monthly rainfall. So the formula is get total rainfall over months. And the third one method is get month with most rain. This method is about to find the index of the month with the highest rainfall. So of course we need to initialize the max index with 0 first. And then we do some loop. If the monthly rainfall is bigger than the monthly rainfall max index, so the max index will update because it found the higher value. And then it keep looping for each 12 months until it found the highest value. And then the last method is get month with least rain. It almost same with the get month with the most rain, but this one we need to find the index of the month but with the least rainfall. And of course, like usual, we need to initialize the minimum index with 0 first, and then we do some loop. But this one, if the monthly rainfall is less than the monthly rainfall minimum index, so we need to update the new minimum index. Okay, the second one is the rainfall app. So this is the coding about where it can prompt user to do some input. Okay, firstly, this is a public class rainfall app. So if we want to user to do some input, we need to put the scanner equal to new scanner system in, and then we need to do some array to store the rainfall value for 12 months, which is a double rainfall data equal to new double 12. And then we need to do some array of months name also, which is a string month name. So I already put all the months name from January to December. Okay, and then I do some the printing out, which I prompt user to enter all the rainfall in for each month. And then we need to check first the value that the user input. If the user input the negative value, we will prompt out and we will print out the rainfall cannot be negative. So please try again and prompt user to enter a new value and the correct one. After that, I create a rainfall object and pass the input data to it, so I can use all the method from the rainfall class. So like this, I print out the total rainfall and also average monthly rainfall and month with the most rain and also month with the least rain. So now I will try to input some data to show you all how it works. So this is how it looks first. So I enter all the information for each month. And then it will show all the output that needed. By the way, this is what happens if you accidentally input negative number like this. So it will show that the rainfall cannot be negative, so please try it again. So here's my coding for the LinkedList. So I create it as a public class name list. So firstly, at the first one, I do the scanner equal to new scanner system in, because I want user to search either the name they wanted is in the list or not. So for the part A, I add new 5 elements, 2 at the front and 2 at the back into the list. So there is a 5, which is the first one is Jake, the second one is Hisam, the third one is Jongwon, the fourth one is Sonu, and also the last one is Suhoin. So I print out the initial list first. And then for the part B, I delete the last and first element from the list by using name list dot remove first and also the name list dot remove last. But before that, I need to check whether the list is not empty to avoid some error. So I do some print out to show the list after removing and the first. So the part C, I need to show the number of elements in the list. So this line is simply about how much name in the list that left. So, and the part D is I need to determine either the name exists or not in the list. So I print out for user to enter a name that user can search. If the name that the user enter is in the list, it will print out exists in the list. If it does not exist, it will print out does not exist in the list. So for part A, I print all the name in the list that left. So let me demonstrate my coding. Okay, as you can see, it will print out the initial list, which has 5 elements at first, and then it will remove the first and last element, which the first element you can see here is Jake, and also the last element is Mohun. So the list left with 3 elements, which is just Hisung, Juwan and Swanu. So it will count the name in the list, so which is 3. So here I need to do some search, any name that I want. So let's search Jake as an example, and then it will say that Jake does not exist in the list.
About the linked list. So there is a two class, which is customer and also customer list. So in the customer class, I declare 4 things, which is a name, IC, address, and phone number. So this is all the set together, also the toString. So let's move on to the customer list. Okay, so I use scanner IC equal to new scanner to prompt user to enter some information that needed. Okay, so I print out all of these. So if the user choose number 1, it will create a new customer information to be added at the first. And if the user choose number 2, it will add the new customer information at the last. If the user choose number 3, it can remove the data based on the IC. So the user need to enter any IC that need to be removed. So if the user already entered the IC, it will brought up the customer is not found. For the number 4, the customer need to input any phone number to be searched. If the customer is in the list, it will prompt up customer is found. If not, the customer is not found. So if the user choose number 5, this is to count how many customer in the list. And the last one is to exiting the program. If the user choose neither of the choice, it will print out the invalid choice. So this is how the user will see if they need to input the information. So in this example, I will try to insert 2 data at the front and also 2 data at the back. Okay, after I add 2 data at the front and also at the back, so I will try to remove some data based on IC. So I will choose number 3. I enter some IC. Okay, so it will show that the customer is already removed. And then I want to see if it's already removed or not. So I choose number 4. So I enter the phone number. So it will show that the customer is not found. So it means that it's already been removed. So let's count how many customer left by choosing the number 5. So it will show that the total customer is left, that is 3. And so let's exit.